Today I want to share with you once again from the prophet Malachi from chapter 3 verses 13 to 18 on the theme of the difference between the righteous and the wicked. And I'm actually going to read you 5 verses today from 13 to 18. It says, "You have spoken harsh words against me, says the Lord. Yet you say, 'How have we spoken against you?' You have said, 'It is vain to serve God. What do we profit by keeping his command or by going about as mourners before the Lord of hosts?' Now we count the arrogant happy. Evildoers not only prosper, but when they put God to the test, they escape." So this is what the prophet is responding to, people who are feeling like, what's the point of being faithful? Evil people prosper, the wicked prosper. What are we doing? "Then those who revered the Lord spoke with one another. The Lord took note and listened, and a book of remembrance was written before him of those who revered the Lord and thought on his name. They shall be mine, says the Lord of hosts, my special possession, on the day when I act, and I will spare them as parents spare their children who serve them." And then here's our verse of the day, verse 18. "Then once more you shall see the difference between the righteous and the wicked, between the one who serves God and the one who does not serve him." And what's significant to me about this is the prophet and God speaking through the prophet are basically saying almost that there's no distinction. People can't even distinguish between those who are wicked and those who are righteous. And the thing that's supposed to separate us is those who clearly serve God and those who do not serve God. And so Malachi is really encouraging us, not to give up hope or to become despondent when we see the apparent prosperity of the wicked and the arrogant and the evil, because all throughout Malachi we're being told there's going to be a day of judgment and accountability. And those who have not sought to serve God, those who have not abided by God's covenant and commandments, there's going to be a cost to that. There's going to be a high cost to that. And so our task is to be found among those who are going to be written in that book of remembrance, of those who revere the Lord, who hold God in high regard. That's what it means to revere someone or something, right? Is for us to hold them in high regard and respect, and to hold them close, to hold them dear, if you will, and to think on his name. And again, that's part of just what we do every day. It's why I hope and suspect you watch these devotions, for which I'm very grateful. It's why we read our Bible. It's why we try to engage in our faith on a daily basis, is so we think on the Lord on a regular basis. There's an old saying that absence makes the heart grow fonder, but we also know the flip side of that is sometimes absence can make the heart look elsewhere. And that can happen in our faith if we aren't regularly spending time with the Lord and thinking on his name, so that we're found in the Lord's book of remembrance and we're found among those who are serving the Lord daily.